Good morning, everyone. We spent the night last night at Tim and Tiffany Rule's house in Argyle, Texas. As you can see, there's a nice little pool and a hot tub right here. So needless to say, we took full advantage of that with a couple glasses of wine and just relaxed and got caught up. We drove up from Waco yesterday, but before we left Waco, we went and had breakfast at Magnolia Table. Had a really good breakfast. I had these cinnamon roll pancakes with like the cinnamon butter on it. And the food was absolutely incredible. The service was incredible. Highly recommend. I know it's like kind of a touristy spot to go, but man, talk about really good food. It's probably the best breakfast we've had so far out since we've been on the road, and just really enjoyed ourselves having breakfast with Michelle's relatives. From there, we went back over to the silos because they're having their celebration, the Magnolia silos. Having their celebration. It started yesterday, so there was a bunch of shops or tents kind of outside that they were setting up on the street, and we didn't get a chance to see those because they weren't open yet. So we ran back over there to walk through those. But the line into the bakery was not around the corner when we got there. And so we got an opportunity to go in the bakery and get a couple of cupcakes in there and a few little trinkets that we'll be bringing home with us. No, we're not bringing cupcakes home for you. Just hung out and then just checked things out. Nothing had really started. It was real early in the morning. It was like 9:15, 9:30 when we were there. They just opened at 9 o'clock. So nothing from the celebration perspective had really started, other than there was some live music that had begun, but it was very, very quiet, which was nice. And then we drove over to the original Magnolia store, which is now kind of a discount store over there. So you'll see a couple pictures or a picture or two. Yeah, probably one picture of that I'll put here in the post. And I just wanted to, say that we stopped by there and got a picture of that. From there, we topped off at the Supercharger, went to a famous bakery here in town, which someone's going to appreciate that, I'm sure. And more to come on that. And then we headed north. We stopped by Russell's Pecan Orchard, fresh Texas pecans. So those of you who like Michelle's candied pecans during the Christmas, you may have to bribe her. We got 5 pounds. She normally goes through more than that during Christmas, but we got 5 pounds of fresh Texas pecans. So more treats to come on that. It's going to be really, really good, I'm sure, because I love her little candied pecans she makes. And then drove on north up to Denton. It was really, really windy yesterday. We had 20, 30 mile an hour winds. Matter of fact, if you look, you can't see it, but there's a little bump out in the fence, and there was a tree standing there in the Rule's neighbor's yard, and it blew down, took out a couple branches next door. But yeah, it was really, really windy. It calmed down enough that we were able to enjoy the like I said, the pool and hot tub last night and have a couple glasses of wine and relax. But it was windy out here for quite a bit. But kind of drove around Denton a little bit, saw Michelle's old grandma's house. Wanted to see what its current state was. Topped off at the Supercharger here in Denton, and then came to the Rule's house. We trickle charged overnight. Today we're going to head out to the Canton Flea Market out in Denton, Texas. It is open the kind of like the last 4 days of the month. So the first is Monday. They call it, I won't get into the details of it. But yeah, the first Monday is this, the first of the month is this Monday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the last weekend before the first of the month. And so it's started yesterday. We'll see how we do. We got 2 days of really good rest. If it turns out like it did last time, where we were really beat on the second day, we may rent one of those golf carts. But the weather's significantly cooler here now. It's like 52 degrees out this morning compared to we were waking up down in Weimar, where it was like 20 degrees warmer. The highs are going to get right around 70, 72 today, so relatively comfortable. The humidity is almost like what we would call normal in the Pacific Northwest. So it feels pretty good. I'm outside with my fleece on, and it's comfortable. It feels like normal to me. So we're going to be heading out there today, wandering around, seeing what treasures we can find, enjoying our day, and then when we come back, we're going to be heading over to the Cope's house, Diane and Thomas Cope, Michelle's relatives, and spend the next 3 nights there. Another day out in Canton. Sunday will be a rest day. There's a nice plane going overhead. DFW is just south of here, so planes go right past here all the time. And what else? I think that's it for today. So stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll give you our impressions of Canton and what it was like. Canton, what it was like for our first impression, and tell you how it's all going. But enjoy your day, and we'll catch up with y'all later.